We in a brand new age, don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage, see a carcass is going to dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that, it's carnage, all that. All that, it's carnage, all that. All that, it's carnage, all that. All that, it's carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like whoa, I dive, don't need to try. You can decide, but if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage, all that. Brand new age, don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage, see a carcass is going to dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage, all that. It's about to get serious in this. Yeah. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art, just start a rampage, see a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage, we all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get on my way or get shut down. Like, woo, I thrive. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. Hey.
We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art, just start a rampage, see a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage, we all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. Showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like, woo, like that. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is MEGHALAYA Carnage Cup Survival Stage Day 2 presented by Jubilant Divine Esports. And I'm Saithar, I welcome you all. We are about to start off with the first match of the evening, and that's gonna be Miramar match. But before starting with our first match of the evening, I would like to talk about the tournament format, which is quite interesting and quite helpful for the team, which is pretty much similar to the Esports World Cup format, which we saw a few days ago. And if we take a look, it's pretty much simple. Top 6 teams from the Group A will be qualifying to the grand finals. Top 6 teams from the Group B will be advancing to the finals. But the remaining teams, they will get another chance and they'll be competing in the survival stage. Today they will be competing, and today is day 2. And the top 4 teams from the survival stage, they'll be heading towards the grand finals. We saw Yangon Galacticus. They made their way to the grand finals by the barest of margins. I mean, they played the survival stage, and by just 1 point, they made their way to the grand finals, and there they lifted up the trophy. I mean, that was just unreal stuff what Yangon Galacticus did. But here we are witnessing some epic teams competing in Meghalaya Carnage Cup survival stage. Day 2. The grand finals will be played on 12th and 13th of September, and 6 p.m. onwards, you'll be witnessing absolute cinema from Meghalaya Carnage Cups presented by Jubilant Divine Esports. But now we are about to start off with a match number 1, and a match number 1 is going to be played between Group A and Group B, and it's going to be Miramar. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be epic. Here we go. The flight path is on the way. We're heading towards the first match of the evening, survival stage. Teams won't get much opportunities from here. They have just 3 matches and they have to showcase their talents at any cost. Pretty much basic flight path. Lagging Legends right now. I guess they are heading towards the edges of Miramar. If we take a look at the flight path, that will be pretty much favorable for us, alright. The flight path is initiating from the northeastern regions of Villa Del Mar and finishing off towards the southeastern regions of Impala. A pretty much southern-oriented flight path favoring the southern regions of Miramar map, and pretty much difficult to access the northern regions because if we see the distance is a lot, and accessing the central region of Miramar becomes difficult because of this flight path as well. If you talk about San Martin, Pagred, these regions, I mean, it's very difficult to access these regions, but the southern region of San Martin, where we can see Picado, heading towards Picado will be quite easy for teams, but I can just see only one team heading towards Picado, one team accessing Los Leones. Multiple teams might be accessing Impala. And here we go, the first circle, pretty much basic, favoring the central region of Miramar map. And teams, I guess, they don't have to do a lot of exercise. They don't have to do a lot of hard work. They don't have to go away from the flight path. They can just drop near the flight path and they will be present inside the circle. Team Phoenix Fury. All right, I guess they headed towards Monte Nuevo, and there is another team around them. I guess that's going to be Team 8, and it's going to be quite difficult for them. Team Young Gunz might initiate fight with them. We have started with a total number of 14 teams and 53 players. In the initial stages, we might not see much action, but later on, things might get heated up. Old Monk right now, he got that Uzi, dual Uzi he has. Parrot with that pump shotgun, and Team 8, they are trying to breach Monte Nuevo right now. They are on the edges, young boys, but they are trying to get inside Monte Nuevo, and they are trying their very best to maintain that distance with Phoenix Fury as well, because they don't want violence in the initial stages. They are just focused on loot, and all they gotta do is just collect loot. But you can see Espar running in open areas, and the only 2 players are inside Monte Nuevo. Where are the other 2 players? I guess they're on back in areas. They're pretty much separated from their teammates. I guess Young Guns, they want to maintain a split and continue their looting, but right now they're outside the circle, and I will be on a circle as well because they gotta make it quick. They gotta move quick. Maliwa moving with that horse. And on the back-end areas, we saw Team Demonlike as well. They were closing in, and Team Demonlike right now, they are on those water tanks, and they have that height advantage too. And Team Demonlike, I guess, They must be knowing about the teams which are present in Monte Nuevo regions right now, and they'll surely get their hands on them as well. But first, they are focused on looting, and once they are done with that, once they are satisfied with their loot, I guess they'll focus on Team Phoenix Fury. They are looting right now, right beside them, and they might deal some shots and try to create that opening. And Team Phoenix Fury, they have a lot of experience of Monte Nuevo, is what I feel. And back of the mind, they must be having that thought that some team they will be present on those water tanks. They might be grabbing that height advantage and they might backstab Team PF. But on the other hand, Demonlike, yes, Demonlike jinx with that opening created. And I knew it. Demonlike Esports, they had that height advantage. And they were about to deal those shots. But Young Gunz, they'll be facing a casualty right now. Mel OG will be taken down. And first blood. Young Gunz, they're down to 3 men. A sad news for them, but a good news for Phoenix Fury. They won't be losing any guy, but now they're alert, and I guess they won't go in open areas. And for Demonlike Esports, it'll be very much difficult to create openings on Phoenix Fury. Getting their hands on Phoenix Fury will be quite difficult for them. And they are playing with three players. I mean, they are having that one-man disadvantage too. And even Team Demonlike, they got to be quick because any team can backstab them. We've seen a lot of third party, and on back-end areas, we can see Team 16. They are closing in gradually. Young boys, that is. And Young boys might surely try to seek redemption. Bisher is on the back-end areas. I guess only one guy was separated. That was a 3-1 split, due to which Young boys, they faced that first casualty. And the fight has initiated between Team Demonlike and Team Young boys. Now the focus is on the other 2 players. And Sus, he saw that garage. And now the players are moving with that buggy. And he took some shots there, dealt some damage. 3 teams in the southern regions of Monte Nuevo, we can see. Team 16, Team Demonlike, El Pozo, we can see only one team heading towards El Pozo, and that's going to be Team 7. That is Team Lagging Legends. And at Pecado, that will be Team MNA. Probably that's Team Wall of Jericho. 4NB Gods in the western regions of Los Leones. Infinity Esports near Power Grid, they are looting right now. But we saw that fight getting initiated between Team 16. Some shots were dealt on them, and they were having a very hard time there. But I guess they survived that spray because there is no casualty till now. But Team Infinity Esports, they have to perform well because in the league status, they didn't do well. But now they got that second opportunity to showcase their talents here in survival stage, and they better do well. If you talk about the points table as well, Team YG right now, they're the head of the table with 25 points. Team HOC and #2. Team YG, but Young Gunz, they faced their first casualty. One player is out of this game, and now they have to play with 3 players, but they have those 25 points, overall points, and they're the head of the table. There won't be much pressure on them because they are in that safe spot right now. They are secured, and even if they mess up in this game, probably they'll be having 2 more chances. Team HOC on #2 with 15 points. And 4 man still alive. Team 4NB with 15 points as well. And the amount of competition right now we can see on points table, that's huge amount of competition. And the difference is being made by the Bears of margin. If you see the difference between Team HOC and 4NB, there is no difference right now. But 4NB, because of 1 man disadvantage, they are on 3rd position. Team WW with 12 points on 4th position. And they are 4 man strong in this game as well. So things have been heated up a lot, and teams are trying their very best to make their way to the grand finals. And survival stage, man, it matters a lot. Team Phoenix Fury, they got to be very careful because the danger is right beside them with that height advantage. And surely, Team 5, that is Team Demonlike Esports, they will try to stop them. But right here at Impala, Rain Esports, they're about to get their hands on Team 10. The distance was maintained till now, but Rain Esports, they're interested in this fight, and they're inside the circle as well. So I guess they can initiate this fight. The situation is favoring them, and right now they have all those Infinity Stones to initiate this fight, and they're on 7th position. One good game for them. They will straight away make their way to the top 4, and top 4 is everything that matters. Wapung Warriors, they are not struggling on points table. They're on 4th position, but they got to secure their place in the grand finals. And they desperately need to win this game at any cost even if they can't win, they just have to perform well so that they just beat all the other teams. And right now, I guess they must be chasing #1 because they got to perform well in the survival stage. Then only they'll be able to perform well in the grand finals because the competition there is on whole another league. So here at survival stage, you need to outperform every other team. And Wapung Warriors right now, they are on the 4th position with just 12 points. But right now, they have all their 4 guys in this game. A flank angle, we can see skills on back-end areas. A huge flank angle has been maintained by Rain Esports, a 3-1 split. And Shoot right now, he is reuniting with Mabel, I guess. Information has been gathered. Rain Esports is just waiting for a perfect opportunity. Right now, they're waiting for skills to create that opening. And as soon as he creates that opening, I guess Rain Esports, you might see them charging in. But now, what they're waiting for is that baffling spray from skills. And he just knocks out one guy. And then they just can eliminate Team Wapung Warriors from this game. And it will be a big, big upset for Team Wapung Warriors. If we talk about Rain's Esports, they got to do well. They got to do well on points table because we can see them on 7th position. And still, as I said, one good game for them. They will straight away make their way to the top 4. But right now, we'll talk about the second circle. As we can see, second circle heading towards a Eastern Heart shift. And now Team Wapung Warriors and Team Rain Esports, both of them, they're outside the circle. And they got to gear up now. And they got to head towards the circle. First gather some vehicles and then head towards the circle. I guess rotating on feet won't be a good decision at all. A cluster in Graveyard right now. Young boys taking on Team 18. Sheen. Oh, where are you, Sheen? Where was your attention? Malia straight away went ahead, did his job. Young Gunz faced their first casualty in the initial stages, but now Team 18, they are struggling too. 4NB Esports, they also faced their first casualty. And Young Gunz, after facing that first casualty, that casualty really didn't affect their confidence. Really didn't affect their morale. They are still on their front foot. I mean, they're over with it. They moved on. And now God's trying to make that difference with that grenade. And it's a 2v3 fight. Oh no, this grenade might cost Team YG a lot. Malia gets knocked out. God's position is not revealed yet. This grenade, my goodness! Team YG, they are down to 1 guy. Prah is the last guy standing. Pablo gets knocked down as well. God's creating that difference with that grenade and those splinters causing a lot of trouble to Team YG. That sticky bomb went as well. And I guess that sticky bomb won't be able to make these connections. Oh my god! What was that? That was a breaker grenade by Prah. An absolute roller coaster right here for 4NB Esports. I mean, they were all over Team YG and now they're about to get eliminated. Not just the last guy standing, and he was tremendously separated. But he's closing in, and it's going to be a 1v1 fight, I guess. We can see Espar in that church. He pulled another grenade, but he must have heard the noise of footsteps of Nash. And that grenade still can cause a lot of trouble for 4NB Esports. My goodness. Both the teams fighting with just grenades. They don't need no bullets. They don't need no weapons. Grenades are enough. 4NB Esports versus YG, both the teams fighting for survival. Both the teams fighting for legacy to make their way to the grand finals. But on the other hand, Team HOC, I guess, they faced another casualty. Yes, now they're down to 1 man. And Team HOC finding it very difficult to survive. Joy Division, Bihilu dealing damage on Demonlike Sus. And with this, Demonlike Esports, they're out of this game. Demonlike Esports, they are eliminated on 13th position. Joy Division getting those early 3 finishes and a good start as well. And now they're heading towards the circle with their vehicles. And they are 4-man strong too. And Joy Division, they can really fetch out a lot of value from this game. And if we talk about their position on points table, they are on 12th position. But that doesn't mean that Joy Division can't make it to the grand finals. They just got to reach to the top 4. And few good games for them as they have secured 3 finishes. If they continue to add some more finishes to their list and ends up securing 20 finishes and a winner chicken dinner as well, I guess they'll take a huge jump on the points table and probably they'll make their way to the top 6, and the other 2 games might really help them to make their way to the top 4 as well. But still, that 1v1 fight at Graveyard. You can see Team Phoenix Fury at San Martin. They'll be holding their position. Team Rain Esports versus Wapung Warriors. Still Both the teams, they are squaring up upon each other. No conviction yet. No closure yet. Both the teams, they are just creating strategies and trying to square upon each other. No opening has been created till now. Both the teams, they are 4-man strong. But if we talk about Team Project Ace, they are in Los Leones regions. But if we talk about skills, finally, his hard work gave him that sweet fruit. He secured that first finish. That flank angle really helped a lot. Rain Esports off the mark, securing that first finish, got that really good start, but now they are 800 meters away from the circle. Third circle has shifted. I mean, if you take a look at the third circle, I guess it went for a sudden hard shift. Graveyard is still present as a circle, and I guess Bar and Nash, both of them are going to take their time to take this fight further. But if you talk about Young Guns, they're on #1. Even if they just survive in this game, they'll still maintain that #win position for them. And yes, circle moving for a sudden hard shift, as I said. And Team Project Ace, deep inside the circle, straight away heading towards the center of the circle to become the center of attraction or to create that difference. I mean, they must be aiming towards creating that difference in this game because their position is quite crucial on points table. Team 14, that is Team MGV Esports, they are in truck stop regions, and now they are just increasing their speed to access the circle because this is stage 3 and the blue zone is quite lethal. And MGV Esports, they don't want to waste their healings. And as I was saying about Project Ace, they're on 12th position with just total amount of 4 finishes and 5 points. But right now they are 4-man strong, and you never know. You never know. I mean, if we talk about PUBG Mobile World Cup, we saw Yangon Galacticos qualifying from the barest of margins. By the barest of margins, they qualified, I mean, by just 1 point, they qualified for the grand finals, and we all know what they did in the grand finals. What amount of difference they created and the way they dominated in the grand final, that was just insane. So yes, right now, Team Project Ace, they are not performing very well, but you just can't underestimate them. And by looking at this performance, you cannot judge their caliber and potential. And even I can't say that will they be able to make it to the grand finals or not. That's quite difficult right now because uncertainty is on peak. We are witnessing one of the finest, we are seeing one of the finest team and underdog teams performing here on Jubilant Esports. But now Mabel dealt that shot. Jubilant Divine Esports, I'm sorry. We are seeing one of the finest teams perform here on Jubilant Divine Esports, but the shots were dealt there. But right now, Lagging Legends, they're fighting Team Joy Division. Lagging Legends haven't secured any finish yet. And if we talk about Joy Division, I guess they're just moving towards the circle. They got a value there, a good area to move. They didn't wait, but now I guess they are squaring up on Team Lagging Legends. And if you see 427, Pihiliu, where are you? He didn't see 427 yet. Where was his attention? He was focusing on the players lacking in the back end areas, and he was first trying to cut off that cover which was being given to 427. And now 427, he is choosing violence. He's straight up heading to his Bacon. It's going to be Uzi versus S12K, and it's going to be a fun battle to see. But Bacon immediately fall back, created that room, created that distance. Oh no! He's retreating towards the safe zone with his buggy, but his buggy fumbled there. And 427 fumbled as well. But now his teammates reuniting with him. And I guess Team Lagging Legends collectively, they'll fight Team JT. But Team Lagging Legends, they are falling back as well. I mean, Bacon was trapped off guard. And Lagging Legends could have taken down Bacon, and then they could have headed towards the circle. But right now, the seriousness about the 4th circle has increased a lot in the minds of teams because the damage will increase now. Till now, you were, I mean, using your boosters, your trinks, and bandages. But now, the blue zone will be asking for your first aids. And, I mean, that finish will come at the cost of your healings, your hard work. And Team Lagging Legends, they're not ready with that. Lagging Legends entered the circle successfully. Infinity Esports, they're still out of the circle. They're basically on the northern regions of Picado. In the northeastern regions of Picado, they are right now, and they're fighting Team PF. And this was gonna happen because Team PF, they were in San Monin. And I don't know why Team PF, they headed towards Picado. But if we take a look at the 4th circle, I wouldn't mind if we take a look at the 4th circle. 4th circle, I guess, probably headed towards a centralized shift. That's what happens usually in Miramar after 3rd circle. 4th really goes for a centralized shift, and because the circle went towards the centralized shift. Most of the teams right there outside the circle, but Team MGV, they saw Team 10. And Team 10 now, Wapung Warriors, they are having a very hard time. Hey, Whitey, behind that monster truck, and I guess Bomb, he'll surely go for that grenade and might create some trouble there for Hey, Whitey. Is he the last guy standing for Team Wapung Warriors? Team MGV straight away made their way to the top 4 with that. Only one finish they've secured, but now they have 12 points. Wapung Warriors down to #5 with just 2 man alive. MGB has that numbers advantage, but they don't have much guts to just run through him Whitey there. But Nongshai, we can see he has created that off-guard angle, and he sprints at the circle too. Are we heading towards the urban circle? That's the most important question here right now, because La Bendita is completely inside the circle. And I mean, a northern shift might straight away head towards La Bendita, and we can see a urban circle finish, which will be very much chaotic. But PF Olmok on the other hand, he'll be finished off. Skills knocks down Nongshai, immediate retaliation. But Rain Esports, they'll be joining the party too. And I guess Nongshai, he got caught off guard. And there's no way Team MGV, they are saving Nongshai from here. I mean, they gotta give up and they gotta move on. And they are not present inside the circle, I guess. They'll be heading towards the open areas. And Haim Whitey on the back end areas, he's seeking for redemption too. And if Team MGV starts moving inside the circle, surely Haim Whitey, he will get his hands on Team MGV. He will deal those baffling sprays. But Skills, he is unstoppable, and now he knocks down MV as well, and he is on hold under the league. I mean, the only guy adding value for Team Reigns Esports right now is Skills. Back-to-back finishes for him, and the only guy who contributed in terms of finishes is Skills right now. Again, he created 2 openings, but they got that fruit of hard work. Mabel got finished in between, and Team Rain Esports, they are down to 3 men as well. But Rain Esports, they are ready to give everything in this game. But meanwhile, Joy Division, they got 4 finishes. Infinity Esports, are they eliminated from this game? That's the question now. Infinity Esports, they're still alive, and Infinity Esports, they are charging in. Then Molotov meets separation by the Bear. So Martinez, Bihiliu, brilliant job done there by Bihiliu. Immediately knock finishes Mega Boy. Infinity Esports, did they face their first casualty right now? Yes, I guess. Infinity Esports, they have faced a second casualty right now, and Infinity Esports now squaring up upon Joy Division. But Team Joy Division, they have that numbers advantage. They just gotta revive Paul Law now. Then only they will be able to enjoy that luxury of numbers advantage. But one guy for Infinity Esports is knocked out. Ban, I guess he is the last ray of hope, and he has pulled that grenade on the back end area, as we can see Team 8 as well. But that grenade won't cause any trouble to Team Joy Division. And again, that grenade, Bishop, oh no! I guess Bishop survived that grenade, but Rain Esports, Booth is knocked out. I show skill and Skills, the dual ray of hope, and Skills surely he will become a savior for his team as well. But Pikachu Aijil on the other hand, I guess he is finished off. And now the last guy standing will be banned for Team Infinity Esports. But on the other hand, Mr. J Bond, he knocked out Skill, I show skill. And things are getting intense for Team Reigns Esports. I mean, they desperately need performance, but they are not able to perform. Joy Division, Bishop, right in front of 4DE ban. Will he choose violence? 5th circle is initiated as well, and 5th circle showed us a western hard shift. 150 meter almost. 150 or 15 meters, I guess. 150 meters, that is. Team Joy Division has to travel towards the circle, but Dog, he'll be finished off. All right. 2 players were surviving from Team Infinity Esports, and now Infinity Esports, they are eliminated on 8th position, and we can see 7 teams and 20 players surviving. Rain Esports having a very hard time. I mean, Skill did that formality just to save his teammate. Got knocked out. Booth got finished off with this. And Team Rain Esports, they are eliminated on 7th position. And now it's a matter of only 16 players. Serum Islam and on Moolamanoh. It's going to be Wapung Warriors choosing immediate violence. And JD, I guess that was JD, will be immediately finished. So JD will finish his opponent. That was Haim Whitey from Wapung Warriors. And Wapung Warriors, unfortunately, they are eliminated on 6th position. Joy Division, they are eliminated on 5th position. Takila will be finished off. Lagging Legends, adding some more finishes. It's going to be Wapung Warriors versus Moolamanoh. Some other teams. Wapung Warriors, they are eliminated from this game, I'm sorry. Team 70, now they are eliminated too. Enzo will be taken down by Action Bublu. And now it's a matter of only 3 teams and 11 players. We can see Lacking Legend, huge amount of numbers they have. But one guy is knocked out. 4 gets knocked out. No way! The last guy standing for Lacking Legend is Topura and Project Ace. As I said, they just need a one big match. And they did it. They almost did it. They are 4-man strong with 11 finishes. Balu with 5. Blast with 4, Kazi with 2, and Nero, I'm surprised he didn't contribute in terms of finishes yet. But Topura, all eyes on him. Lagging Legends, they are counting on him. Moolamanoh, which is 2 finishes and 2 players. Parsi Gaming and Player 1, they are, I guess, satisfied with their location, with their position they are holding right now. But they've spotted Balu there. MNE Player 1, he is focusing on that last guy of Lucky Legends. Oh, Percy Gaming with the chop reflex knocks down Kazi. Team 11, troubles might increase for them. But Lagging Legends, unfortunately, they are eliminated on 3rd position. 12th finish for Project Ace. The last guy standing right now is MNE Player 1. Percy Gaming gets knocked out. Project Ace, they gotta focus on Player 1 and end this match as soon as possible. Why do wait? To do that good job, to do those good deeds. Why to wait and why to waste time? And immediately, instead of giving revival, they are avoiding that revival and straight away heading towards that 3v1 fight against Player 1. Balu took a lot of risk there. Oh no, Player 1 will be finally finished off and it is all over. Project Ace with a well-deserved winner chicken dinner. Multiple finishes secured by Project Ace, and I guess that was a 14 finishes winner chicken dinner, and this is what I was talking about. I mean, you can rise from the dead here. That's what survival stage is. And now we'll take a short break. We are over with match number 1. It was Group A versus Group B. Now we'll take a short break and we'll be back with Erangel. And I guess Erangel is going to show us a lot of chaos. It's going to be Group A versus Group C. We'll take a short break, ladies and gentlemen. Till then, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe as well. Hello bro, did you add any kind of filter on OBS instead of gain? Hello? Hello. Hello, am I audible?
a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass is going to dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that, it's carnage. All that, it's carnage. All that, it's carnage. All that, it's carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now.
Hello bro, am I audible? One shot.
I thrive, don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass is going to dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that it's about to get serious in this. Yeah. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get on my way or get shut down. Like, woo, I thrive. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. Showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like, woo, like that. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage, see a carcass is going to dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that, it's carnage. All that, it's carnage. All that, it's carnage. All that, it's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like whoa, I thrive, don't need to try. You can decide, but if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass is going to dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that it's about to get serious in this. Yeah. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get on my way or get shut down. Like woo, I thrive. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. Hey. All that is carnage. 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 All that is We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from run to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get on my way or get shut down.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Meghalaya Carnage Cup Survival Stage Day 2 presented by Jubilant Divine Esports. And we are all set to start off with match number 2, and it's going to be Erangel. It's going to be Group A versus Group C. Last match, we saw a fantabulous winner chicken dinner by Team Project Ace with a total amount of almost 14 finishes. Hashtag 2 for Moolamanoh. They were quite unlucky because they were outnumbered, but As always, Fortune supports the brave. Fortune was supporting team Project Ace there, and they made a statement with that victory that they are here to conquer and they're all set to go for their comeback. And all the other teams in the top three, they got to pull up their socks because one team is coming there for their spot. Hashtag 3 was secured by Team Lagging Legends with a total number of just 3 finishes. Joy Division, they got that hashtag 5 for them with 6 finishes. They got to improve. They got to gear up because now only 2 matches are left. It's Group A versus Group C. I'm pretty much excited. It's going to be Erangel, and Erangel brings in chaos. Erangel brings in wonders. Let's see which team gets their hands on winner chicken dinner. I mean, survival stage, it's very intense now. The place is sizzling. Players are just getting into each other's skin, and it's not at all easy to survive. Now let's see which team grabs that winner chicken dinner. Each and every player has that huge amount of experience in the map of Erangel because a player is born here in this map of Erangel. This Erangel map nurtures a player and makes him a player. So let's see. Here we go. Erangel map is on the way. And this is going to be match number 2 for day 2 of Jubilant Divine Esports presents Meghalaya Carnage Cup survival stage. And here we go. The flight path is on the way. Let's take a look at the exclusive flight path. Might be initiating from the southern regions of Lipovka. Yes. And finishing off towards the western regions of Kuwait. Right now, this flight path is favoring the central region of Erangel map again. A central region-oriented flight path will be a bit difficult to access the northern regions. Accessing Sosnoka military base will be quite easy for teams. Heading towards Novorepnoy will be cherry on top. I can see Team MNE, that is Moolamanoh, they grabbed hashtag 2 in the last game. They lost that winner chicken dinner from Team Project Ace. And now they are heading towards Milta. We can see Team Infinity Esports, they headed towards Milta Par. But Team MNE, they are not just limited till Milta, they're heading towards Novorepnoy. And the only team on Sosnoka military base island will be Team Moolamanoh. Team 7, I guess they are heading towards 70. They'll grab some vehicles from the eastern region of Sandhawk. From the eastern region of Rozhok, I'm sorry. They'll grab those vehicles from eastern region of Rozhok. That garage might help them a lot. They'll grab those vehicles and they'll straight away head towards Severny. You can see Team 2, I guess. Team 6, that is. They headed towards the school apartments. Yes, they headed towards school apartment regions for Aiom. And the first circle now has been initiated. First circle right now favoring the central regions, the western regions of Erangel map. The southern regions as well are present inside the circle. Wapung Warriors, they headed towards military base as well. Infinity Esports focusing on their loot. They got to gear up as well. They got to improve if they want to make their way to the grand finals. But right now they are 2,100 meters away from the circle, and this is a huge distance. Team Old School, they might get involved in action. Team Old School in Pochinki areas, they will be fighting Team 12, that is Team Timepass. In Team Timepass right now, I guess they're outnumbered because we can see only the 3 players surviving in Pochinki regions, and Team Old School, they might find it quite easy to take down Team Timepass because they have that one-man advantage with them. But the thing about Pochinki is you gotta initiate a fight and then head towards the open areas to collect some vehicles, and that's quite difficult for teams because you never know which team is ambushing in the outer skirts of Pochinki, and that team can easily take you down. And now Team Timepass, I guess they take this fight to a very passive pace, and Team Timepass, they'll surely pass a lot of time to eliminate Team Old School from this game because they know that they are just 3-man strong. Team Old School, definitely they have that numbers advantage, and Team Timepass, they will take their time. And now if you take a look at the points table, Team TKO, they are the head of the table with a total amount of 36 points. Team DA with 31 points. And I mean, the last points table we saw, that was just Group A versus B, and this is A versus C points table. And just this points table is showing another story, another side of the coin. Team TKO, as I said, with 36 points, they are the head of the table. Team DA with hashtag 2 with 31 points. Team YG on hashtag 3 with 28. Last match was not that good, but still they have made their place in the top 4. Team WOJ with 23 points. They are chasing. They're right behind Team YG. Wapung Warriors, 16 points for them. They're on 5th position. Team LLE, they are playing with 1-man disadvantage in this game. I'm quite surprised. Now circle will be closing in after a few seconds. The blue zone will start moving, and all the teams which are outside the circle right now, they might start panicking, especially Team Infinity Esports, as they are 2 kilometers away from the circle. They are right now in Miltapar regions, and in between, one good news they have that there is no hurdle in between. They don't want to fight any team right now, and they won't fight any team as the farm strip is totally vacant, and they can easily move towards the circle. Team Prah, they headed towards Rozok. They can fight Team 14, that is Team Vasa. Distance has been maintained, and Team Vasa, where are they heading towards right now? Are they are they heading towards 70? I guess yes. They've grabbed their vehicles, and I guess they're planning to access 70, or they might rotate from the northern regions of Rozok as well, as they know that Rozok is heavily equipped by players, heavily accessed by players, and Team Vasa won't take risk at all, and they're trying to secure some vehicles as well. But if we don't mind, can we take a look at the map? I mean, we'll get to know where teams are dropping, which drop is heavily equipped right now by teams. Never mind. School regions are totally vacant, alright. Lipovka, we can see one team present at Lipovka. Whenever Team Infinity will move, might face some trouble from Team 16, which is present at Lipovka. In between, there is Team WOJ that might cause Team Infinity a lot of trouble, and Team WOJ won't straight away head towards the center of the circle. Pachinki has a drop clash, and in school regions, we can see Team Kudis Esports and Team Vasa. I guess they are squaring up on them. One player from Team Vasa, he waited there in that small compound, and I guess he's trying to collect some information. Young Gunz, they headed towards the big city of Georgopol, took that big risk. But right now, Circle is, I mean, they're not present at the Circle, but that rotation won't be that much difficult for them. And we can even see Team 15. I guess they are going to fight Team Demonlike Esports. It's going to be Team Kolis versus Team Demonlike. All right, I'm done with the map. Thank you so much. Team Moolamanoh, Nova Repnoy will be theirs, and Wapung Warriors, Sosnoka Military Base, they are looting right now. And Team Kolis, as I said, they might fight Team Demonlike Esports. If they are interested in this fight, they can surely initiate this fight with Team Demonlike, because their confidence has been affected a lot after their performance in the last game. They got eliminated in the initial stages. Team Demonlike couldn't fetch much value from the last game. And Team Kolis, I mean, the fight can favor them. Team Timepass, they started their rotation with that one UAZ. Are they trying to rotate, or they are just trying to back off and they're going to hold this position? I guess they are going to rotate and collect some vehicles as well. But Dexter OP, I guess he is quite unsatisfied with his loot. But on the other hand, Zukafu with that opening created, Jinx gets knocked down. And as I was saying, Demonlike Esports, they might find themselves in a deep state of trouble, because last match was not that good. That confidence was already underground, and Team Kolis Zukafu now with that opening created, and Team Demonlike in all sorts now. Again, an opening created. Drex this time. Venom knocks down Drex. Two casualties immediately for Demonlike Esports. Jinx is all exposed. Venom with that spray. Jinx. OGV ran over Jinx with his vehicle. And now I guess only one guy is standing for Demonlike Esports. And again, Demonlike Esports on the verge to get eliminated in the initial stages. Team Kolis got a really, really good start. But points table, I mean, everything is dependent on that points table. Team Kolis has to press hard on that accelerator. They got to get more finishes. They got 2 now. They'll get their 3rd. But as Team Project Ace did in the last game, I mean, the amount of finishes they got, that was some serious statement they made to make a comeback on points table. Those are 14 finishes, winner, chicken dinner, and not a joke. You're competing here with one of the finest teams from the Northeast, and grabbing a winner, chicken dinner with a total amount of 14 finishes is no joke. But right now, that one last guy, Sus, trying to make that difference. But oh no, Team Kolis faced a casualty. Oh no, no way. That was a very casual approach for Team Kolis. Venom got finished off, and Team Kolis, they desperately needed that manpower advantage in the end circles, but they lost that. No way. A disaster for Team Kolis now. They couldn't help Venom there. I mean, that was a very casual approach. Players were not that alert from Team Kolis, but finally they got those 4 finishes, but at a cost of a casualty. And Venom is a kind of guy who creates a lot of difference in the end circle. And Team Kolis, they desperately needed Venom, but now second circle making its way to the western regions of Erangel map. Gatka is present at the circle, deep inside the circle right now. Gatka is no team presence at the Gatka regions. I guess Team Vasa might grab their vehicles and straight away head towards Gatka. We can even see Team 11, that is Team Dason. They're heading towards Gatka regions as well. Team Kolis, they were right beside Gatka, and I guess they have their eyes on Gatka. Multiple teams, they'll be heading towards Gatka, and Gatka might become a hot property. Primosk is vacant right now. Ferripier is vacant, and I guess Team Wapung Warriors, they might try to do potation, and straight away they'll be heading towards Primosk region. They will be getting vehicles and loot as well there. But Skem, he is knocked out. Sad news for Team Vasa. Got a negative start in this fight. And Team 11, that is Team Dason, straight away went for the slam in. My goodness! Boy! With that spray, with that reflex, knocks down Wings. Atomic gets knocked out as well. Team Vasa about to get eliminated. Trader is the last guy standing. And he'll surely treat some grenades here with Team 11. But no way! He was just trying to pull those grenades. And Z-Boy with that quick 1v3. Noisy Boy with that quick 1v3, and Team Dason got those 4 finishes within a fraction of a second. What a start for them. They eliminated Team Vasa on 14th position, and again a bad performance by Team Vasa. I mean, they are on 10th position and now they are eliminated, and now they have just one last opportunity to showcase their talent, one last opportunity to make their way to the grand finals. I won't say that the doors are still closed for Team Vasa to make their way to the grand finals. The last match can create a difference, and nothing is impossible in BGMI. What if Team Vasa performs well in the last game and they just jump onto the hashtag for position? The difference is not much, but the next match they got to try very hard. I mean, at least 20 to 25 finishes, winner, chicken dinner might really help them to make their way to the top 4. But right now on hashtag 4, it's Team WOG, Team Dason. They got a good start. Team Dason, immediately they got those 4 finishes, but they are right now on hashtag 13. Team Kolis, those shots are coming in from Team Dason's side. And as I was talking about Team WOJ, they have those 23 points. No casualty has been faced yet. No finishes has been secured yet. But Team WOJ, if I predict, I guess Team WOJ might get their hands on winner chicken in this game. I don't know why, but I'm getting that feeling about Team WOJ, that positive feeling that Team WOJ will get their hands on winner chicken in. But the Young Guns, again, Espar with that first finish secured. Good start for Young Guns as well. And who they are fighting right now? I guess that's Team 7. It's going to be Lagging Legend versus Young Guns. This is going to be a hell of a battle. Par again with that grenade, won't be able to make those valuable connections. But Lagging Legends, I guess, they faced a casualty here. They're down to 3 men. Young Guns, they have all those Infinity Stones to initiate this fight. But again, Team Dason straight away went for that slamming on Team Kolis. Team Dason right now, they have a lot to win and nothing to lose. So Kafu almost got knocked out with that Molotov. No way, he got knocked out with that Molotov. That was Zay with that Molotov knocking out Zakafu, and now only 2 guys are surviving for Team Kolis. Chili. Wow. Oh no, again that Molotov, and this Molotov is gonna cause him a lot of trouble. Chili survived that Molotov, but OG's V with that grenade knocks down Noisy Boy, and he's straight away heading towards that confirmation, and he'll get that successfully. But where is your attention? Knock knock, OZV. Surprise there. And now the last guy standing for Team Kolis. He'll be taken down by Z as well, and a 1v4 by Z against 1v4, 1v3 against Team Kolis. Noisy Boy, who added 3 finishes to the team, he will become a casualty for Team Dason now. But Z, he took that responsibility, contributed 3 finishes. He eliminated Team Kolis single-handedly with that fantabulous 1v3, and Team Kolis, they're eliminated on 13th position. But I can see from Team Dason as well that positive approach. They're trying their very best. They are working hard. That determination, that discipline I can see. And right now they are on search and hunt. They are searching their opponents and trying to hunt them down one by one to get as much as finishes as they can. It's going to be Team Old School versus Team Kudis Esports. Team Kudis Esports out of nowhere. They headed towards the squatters of Pochinki, and they don't have that breathing space. They don't have much area with them inside that squad house. It will be quite difficult for them to survive. But Old School has maintained that distance, and I guess those utilities and grenades won't cause a lot of trouble to Kudis Esports. And right now, Kudis Esports, they have just their 3 men alive. I mean, they're playing with 3 men. 3 players in this game. And Daddy right now, he is struggling with his healings as well. And here we go, stage 3. A grenade has been tossed, surely, yes. But that grenade created a huge amount of distance there. Didn't cover that range and won't be causing any trouble to Kudis Esports. And now Young, he wants to try his luck as well. He wants to go for that grenade. And I guess Epidome will be that guy who will get troubled with that grenade. Who will be troubled with that grenade. But Epitome, right now, he is secured inside that house as Young cancels that grenade. Puts that pin back inside that grenade. And still waiting. Kudis Esports still waiting. And if we talk about old school esports, they are just taking initiative, creating some more angles. But now Infinity Esports, they want to get their hands on team Das Esports. This is going to be a big battle too. Das Esports, they're lacking in numbers. Have they faced any casualty? They faced their first casualty, I remember. They were 3-man strong till now. But after that, did they face any casualty? That's the huge question, because I saw only 2 players moving back from Das Esports. Infinity Esports, they haven't secured any finish yet. That means Das Esports, they are still 3-man strong. But Team TKO, I'm surprised that they are eliminated from this game. And especially if we talk about Team DA, they can surely grab that hashtag one for them. And Team DA, that is Team Dason Esports. Okay, I was confused between Team DA and Team DS. Team DA right now, they are on a hashtag 2, and that is Team Dason Esports. They have those 38 points and 7 finishes as well. All right. So Team DA, they are competing in the big leagues right now. They are in the top 4. But old school, they immediately closed in. Guts, showing some guts. He's a gutsy player for sure. And I mean, he got to make that difference now. With those grenades, those splinters should go right inside the body of Kudis Esports players. Old school, 2 guys have now closed in. And now it's going to be a 2v3 fight in close range. 2 players will be giving cover from the back end areas. How many grenades are you going to put inside that panic room? I mean, the whole squad house, you can attempt to put some grenades in other rooms as well. But we saw almost 2-3 grenades going inside that one panic room. But Kudis the GOAT, making that connection, and that grenade again went inside that panic room only, and now only 2 guys on their feet. Kudis Esports having a very hard time to struggle. Epitome with that spray won't be able to make those connections, and immediately the revival is being given. But that Molotov is going in the wrong place. Epitome could have made a lot of difference with that Molotov if that Molotov would have gone in that panic room. Guts, those splinters affected him. That splash damage of that grenade. Old school right now, they have that low ground disadvantage. Oh, Guts went ahead and got knocked out. No way. Wise knocked down Young there. Wise gets knocked down as well. And finally, Team Old School wins that fight, wins that war against Team Kudis Esports. And it was quite hectic for them. Epitome took down the last guy, that was Daddy. And with this Old School, they got those 3 early finishes. But now they got to buckle up and they have to move towards the circular, as we are gonna see phase 4 initiating of this Erangel game. It's gonna be Group A versus Group C, match number 2, survival stage day 2 of Jubilant Divine Esports presents Meghalaya Carnage Cup. After this, we'll be witnessing match number 3. But now, circle moves for a 4th shift, and it's gonna be a northeastern hard shift. Team 11, they are present at the circle. That is Team Dason. And we gotta appreciate the Aiom, the way he has anticipated the circle. That's insane. Circle moves for a northeastern hard shift, and circle right now favoring Team Dason. Fortune supports the brave and Team Dason. I wouldn't be surprised if they grab a winner chicken dinner out of nowhere. If they grab a winner chicken dinner out of this position they have right now, I won't be surprised at all. And they gotta grab that hashtag 1 too. But a brilliant shot connection made by Y96L with that DSR. A long-range shot connection with that sniper. And right now he's causing some trouble to Team 16. And I guess that's going to be Team Young Boys. Parsi Gaming on the other hand knocks down 2 players of Team Old School. Moolamanoh. All eyes on Parsi Gaming. And Parsi Gaming has been doing a lot for Team Moolamanoh. And the split has been maintained by Moolamanoh as well. 2 players right now tackling Team Young Boys, Young Gunz. And 2 players right now fighting Team Old School. And Young Boys, yes, they're on that ridge. And Team Old School, are they eliminated from this game? Yes, they are eliminated from this game. The last guy, Vano, I guess he got eliminated due to blue zone. The last player, Epitome, Parsi Gaming took him down. And with this, Moolamanoh gets those 3 finishes and a good start, but unfortunately Team Old School, they're eliminated on 11th position. Team Dason, they might become a center of attraction for sure. See, with that spray, the range is quite long, and that's the reason why Z didn't make this connection, but he hasn't finished yet. He didn't give up. Still tried his very best, and that was, I guess, Team 17, which was rotating. That was Team 17, I guess Team 12 that was, which was rotating. But Z tried his very best. Didn't make those valuable connections, and still trying to, like, ask some difficult questions there from Team Timepass during the rotation. Z is not done yet. He is just dealing those spray on the UAZ. He saw a buggy as well, but I guess he loved that UAZ, how it looks, and didn't stop dealing those sprays. If you talk about Dason for you, he is tackling Team Infinity Esports right now. And Infinity Esports, they're in all open areas. They're all exposed from all the sides. MNEJD on the other end finishes off for 27. Team Lagging Legends, they are facing some trouble as well. Lagging Legends, they have faced some casualties, and now it comes to 10 teams and 32 players. You can see a huge cluster here in Gatka regions. In the eastern regions of Gatka, Team Dason right now controlling this region, but Dog knocks down Kensai. Finally, Infinity Esports, they got their first finish. Team Young Boys having a very hard time, and only 2 players are surviving now. Easy CMR gets knocked down as well. Ultron with that brilliant spray damaged that vehicle, bursted off that vehicle, and then knocked out CMR eventually. Percy Gaming coming into action as well, and he is unstoppable right now. Percy Gaming just just adding value to his team. Wapung Warriors, Haimwai finally got that first finish, but now they're outside the circle, as we can see a 5th circle moving for a northern hard shift. Team Dason, they are not present at the circle as well, but immediately they grabbed their vehicles and started moving towards the circle. Percy Gaming is unstoppable, knocks down another guy, and Percy Gaming, I guess, pulled off a clutch there. Team Timepass, they are eliminated from this game. Percy Gaming doing the job all alone. Percy Gaming doesn't need no teammates. I mean, he is enough for his opponents. Percy Gaming again with a clutch. And last match for Moolamanoh, we saw Percy Gaming surviving till the end. It was player 3 who fought that last battle. But again, Percy Gaming, again adding some more finishes. Wapung Warriors, now they gotta grab their vehicle and move towards the circle. Infinity Esports, a huge split has been maintained by their side, but still, they haven't started moving towards the circle. But Team Dason, surely, they are dealing those shots on Team Wapung Warriors. They knew it very well that there is one team present at the canal, and they'll start moving. And Team Dason, they took this chance to just deal those spray and collect some finishes. One player, I guess, that has started heading towards the circle. No way. Team Dason still holding inside this compound. 100 meters away from the circle right now, Team Dason is. Frio knocks down Haimwai. Percy Gaming, all eyes on Team 18, that is Wall of Jericho. 1 and 6 closing in. Percy Gaming with 5 finishes. My goodness, out of 7, Percy Gaming contributing 5 finishes. Percy Gaming knocks down Tiki. And Percy Gaming with that DBS is just dealing fire here on his opponents. And now 7 finishes, and all of a sudden, Walls of Jericho has fallen. Team Walls of Jericho, they are eliminated on 7th position, and Percy Gaming is just choosing violence and causing some serious trouble to his opponent. He is just fantabulous. Infinity Esports, Pikachu Aiom will be finished off due to that blue zone. INT Dog, I guess he's the last guy standing, and he'll be finished off as well. Malia takes down INT Dog, and with this, Infinity Esports, they are finished on 6th position. But Chase got knocked out. 10 finishes for Team Dason, and they made their way to the top 1. They finally grabbed that throne for them. And I guess Team Dason will be surely playing the grand finals of Meghalaya Carnage Cup presented by Jubilant Divine Esports. The way they have played, the way they have outnumbered and outsmarted their opponent, they surely deserve a slot in the grand finals, and they'll be getting their slot. They'll be earning it. But now Young Gunz, they are looking for a winner chicken dinner as well. And Young Gunz, with 29 points, they are on hashtag 3. But if they want to secure their spot in the top 4, they gotta improve. They gotta add some more value. Now on the other end takes down Nomi. Moolamanoh lost another player, I guess. And now a total amount of 4 teams and 14 players are still alive. But Mel OG with that grenade. Dason for you gets knocked down. 2 grenades, 2 connections back to back made by Mel OG. And Team Dason in a deep state of trouble now. Only the last guy is standing for them. Moolamanoh, they got to start moving. They have those 10 finishes as well. And Moolamanoh, surely they are going to grab a good position on points table as well. But Dason for you will be finished off. And still the last guy standing for Team Dason. Back in areas. Malia will go for that grenade. Team 13 joining the party. That's going to be Team Prah. Young Gunz right now completely focusing on Team Dason, as they know. They got to eliminate this mega force. Then only they'll be able to make a good position on points table. Because right now, Team 11, that is Team Dason, they are on #1. But Malia with that grenade knocks down Prah. And Malia is absolutely unstoppable as well. I mean, he doesn't have much finishes, but he is continuously adding value to his team. He has just 1 finish, and all the players of Young Gunz, equal contribution in terms of finishes. All of them have just 1 finish. But again, that's Praven on XZ. Just the last player standing. But Prah will be finished off with that grenade. Brilliant job done there by Malia. And with this, Team Prah, they are eliminated on 4th position. And now it all comes to 3 teams and 8 players. Young Gunz, they have that numbers advantage, and they better grab that winner chicken dinner. But if we talk about Team 13, that is going to be Team Prah. Okay, Team Prah, they are still in this game. Moolamanoh, unfortunately, they got eliminated, I guess. But now Pablo with that grenade created that opening. And on the back end areas, we can see XZ just surviving. He's not doing anything. He just slowed down the pace of this game. But what about Young Gunz? Right now, they created an opening, but didn't go for that slamming. Didn't even try to go for that ran over. But very smartly, Young Gunz, they made their way to the circle. And now it's going to be a battle of grenades. Grenade came from Bigzin's side. Brilliant job done there by Pablo. Bigzin gets knocked down. Wow! Grenade came on Pablo as well. Dealt that splash damage, but he is still secure behind those vehicles. But I mean, the ultimate danger is from XZ's side. He's still surviving. Shillong will be taken down as well. And now it comes to a 1v4. And now it's going to be an absolute cinema. Melody took down Shillong. Team Prah got eliminated on 3rd position. And Team Dason got eliminated on 2nd position. And it is all over. Team Young Gunz with a fantabulous winner chicken dinner in a convincing fashion. Throughout the game, they faced no struggle. Compromised in terms of finishes. That was just a survival-oriented game plan. In the end circle, they accelerated and grabbed some finishes as well. And a brilliant winner chicken dinner. This will surely allow them to make a huge comeback on points table. They are on #3. Probably after this game, they might grab #2 or #1 as well. I mean, anything is possible for them. But with this, we come to an end to a match number 2. This was Erangel for you, ladies and gentlemen. It was Group A versus Group C. But now we'll take a short break. And after this, we'll be returning back with our main event of the evening. And that is surely going to be Group B versus Group C in the map of Miramar. Till then, make sure you all like the stream and subscribe this channel as well. We'll be right back after a short break, ladies and gentlemen.
See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get on my way or get shut down. Like, woo, I thrive. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art, just start a rampage. See a carcass, just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red. That a winner will thrive, now get ready. Players from run to the top, we all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like woo, like Prah. Don't need to try, you can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the and if you asking, I'll be asking for the All that is carnage. 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 We in a brand new age, don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage, see a carcass just go in the dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that, it's carnage, all that. All that, it's carnage, all that. All that, it's carnage, all that. All that, it's carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like whoa, I thrive, don't need to try. You can decide, but if
asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage. We in a brand new age, don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage, see a carcass is going to dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage. It's about to get serious in this. Yeah. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get on my way or get shut down. Like, woo, I thrive. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. Hey. All that is carnage. 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 All that is We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art, just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like woo, like Prah. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage. 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 Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage, see a carcass is glowing in the dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that, it's carnage, all that. All that, it's carnage, all that. All that, it's carnage, all that. All that, it's carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like whoa, I thrive, don't need to try. You can decide, but if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage, all that. We in a brand new age, don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage, see a carcass is going in the dark. And it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from round to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage, all that. All that is carnage. It's about to get serious in this. Yeah. Hey. We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art. Just start a rampage. See a carcass. Just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get on my way or get shut down. Like woo, I thrive. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. Hey. All that is carnage. 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 All that is We in a brand new age. Don't worry about the state of the art, just start a rampage. See a carcass, just go in the dark and it's a scarlet red that a winner will thrive. Now get ready, players from right to the top. We all just need some carnage. We all just need some carnage, yeah. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. All that is carnage. It's a showdown, going up and never going down. Fingers up to the sky now. Get out my way or get shut down. Like woo, like Prah. Don't need to try. You can decide. But if you asking, I'll be asking for the. And if you asking, I'll be asking for the. All that is carnage. 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 All
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Meghalaya Carnage Cup Survival Stage Day 2 presented by Jubilant Divine Esports. We are all set to start off with the third match of the evening. It's going to be Miramar. No way. Is it going to be Miramar or Erangel? We'll get to know. It's a suspense. But it's surely going to be Group B versus Group C. And I guess it's going to be Miramar. And let's see which team manages to get their hands on winner-winner chicken. You know, it's going to be tough. But last game, epic performance by young Gunz. A convincing fashion winner chicken dinner by their side. Hashtag 2 for Dason Esports. Dason Esports secured tremendous amount of finishes. I guess they had 10 or 11 finishes with them. I'm not sure. But a super performance by Team Dason as well. They made their way to the top 1. But Team Dason, they'll be playing again in this match as well. And I want to see how much they increase their lead. I mean, will they secure their spot on hashtag 1? I guess they've secured their spot in the grand finals, but securing a spot on hashtag 1, that would be their legacy now. It's going to be Group B versus Group C. Again, I guess we will be heading towards Miramar map, and Miramar brings in challenges. You find it very difficult to rotate in Miramar. And here we go. The flight path is here, and ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. This is Meghalaya Carnage Cup Survival Stage Day 2 presented by Jubilant Divine Esports, and the flight path is here. And I would love to take a look at the flight path. Teams have already started accessing the drop locations. Team Dason, I don't know where they're going to head, but they are surely going to play for that winner chicken dinner so that they increase their lead on points table, and at the same time they secure that hashtag win position for them. But I guess this flight path has initiated from La Cobria regions, yes, and the flight path will be finishing off towards the southern regions of Puerto Paraíso. And right now, this flight path is favoring the central region of Miramar map. It will be quite easy to access the central regions. But now the question is how to access the northeastern regions, because big drop locations in northeastern regions, Cruz del Valle, El Azhar, Tierra Bronca, accessing these regions will be quite difficult for teams. And meanwhile, if we talk about the southwestern regions where we can see Chumacera, Valle del Mar, heading towards these drop locations will be quite difficult as well. But Joy Division, Team JD, they headed towards La Cobria. Team WOJ, Walls of Jericho, they are maintaining a really good position on points table. They headed towards the eastern regions of La Cobria, and while moving towards the circle, they might face Team JD. If we talk about Team Dason, I guess they are heading towards a truck stop, and they might face a drop flash there. And a lot is on the line. Their hashtag win position right now is on the line, and they just cannot mess up. They got to be very careful. They got to be very passive, and they have to win each and every fight they're going to initiate right now. But Team Joy Division, they got to put their feet hard on accelerator because they got to cover up a huge amount of lead. The first circle has been initiated with this, and I would like to take a look at the first circle. Basically, the first circle, I guess it's favoring the central region as well as the northern regions of Miramar map. Joy Division, not a lot away from the circle. The distance is not that big. Probably 300 meters they got to cover. But Mabel, on the other hand, we saw him creating a opening. A fight has been initiated. The first blood we saw. Big Soon will be immediately finished off with the double barrel shotgun. Mabel got his first finish. 98, knocking down Enzo. And a big trouble for Team Prah as they are facing their first casualty. That too in the initial stages. But no retaliation has been sought yet. Team PF in the nearby areas, and this fight is coming up from Impala regions, and this is a triple threat fight for sure. Team Phoenix Fury, Team 4 in the same areas, but Enzo, again, he got knocked out. Right now he got the revival, and again he got knocked out. It's going to be Rain Esports versus Team Phoenix Fury versus Team Prah. A triple threat fight, and Team Prah right now, they're pretty much separated on back end areas. They have the church region with them. They are holding right now those church regions. They have that height advantage too. And right now Team Phoenix Fury and Team Reigns, they are initiating this battle. And surely Team Prah might fetch out some value for themselves with that third party. But they got to be very quick, because if they blink, they'll miss it. It's going to be very quick by Team Phoenix Fury's side as well. If they initiate this fight within a fraction of a second, they will end it. Same goes with Team Reigns as well. Team Reigns had a good time in that last Miramar game, the first match of the evening that was. They played well there, especially if we talk about skills, contributed a lot of finishes. But still, if you talk about the points table, Team Dason right now with 47 total points, they are ahead of the table. Monteng trying his very best to secure that vehicle. Mabel with that spray, and Mabel is everywhere. I mean, he is troubling everyone with his gameplay right now. Again, he asked some crucial questions, some difficult questions to Monteng there, and Monteng, he survived by the barest of margins. And as I was talking about the points table, Team DA, they're the head of the table with a total amount of 47 points. Kills with that MK12, knocked out Prah, immediately finished him, and Team 13, that is Team... Yep, Team 13, that is Prah. They're down to 2 men. Team Prah right now, they're down to 2 men. Now Padded. Wow, what a burst that was by Padded. Look at Booth, look at his HP. I mean, no headshot connections were made there, but with just body shots, dealt so much damage. And again, I would like to come back to the points table. Team Dason, they're the head of the table with a total amount of 47 points. Team TKO with 41 points. MP went ahead, got knocked out. Stranger with that pump shotgun finishes off MP. Silent Wreckers, things are getting worse for them. Matui and Tequila, both of them are separated. And Team HOC, they might get their hands on Matui as well, because he's the only guy on that shack, and Tequila has no angle on him. But somehow Silent Wreckers, Tequila, he came ahead, but that spray on that vehicle, Daddy, you gotta be kidding me. Knocked out Tequila immediately. And I guess Matui tried to save him, but it won't work. Oh no, Stranger going in open areas, and a 1v2 by Matui there. 2 guys from Team HOC, they are knocked out as well. Teddy is knocked out. Stranger is knocked out. Tequila still on that vehicle, praying so that he gets that revival. Velang not going for that revival, prioritizing those shots on Matui, but somehow Tequila reunited with his teammate, and now he will be getting that revival. JD with that off-guard angle, dealing those shots on that vehicle, that UMP 45, that long range. Bullet traveling speed is not that much. And now Tequila got that revival, but still Team HOC, they are vulnerable. Teddy and Stranger, they both are knocked out. Then get that revival hit. Home of Clouds. They need a good match at any cost. And Team HOC, if we talk about their position on points table, they are on #5 at 17 points. And you just gotta make your way to the top 4 if you want to qualify for the grand finals. I mean, a good game for Team HOC. Even they can make their way to the grand finals. Team TKO, they're on a #2 with total amount of 42 points. Walls of Jericho, they headed towards La Cobria Eastern regions, as we saw. They had those 26 points. But JD came in open areas. Matui with that Ironside UMP 45. Trouble to JDE there. That vehicle is not at all in a good position. That vehicle is not at all in a good state. But Matui right now, he's confident. And Silent Wreckers, they got that first finish as well. But Young Boys, what? Out of nowhere, Team Young Boys, they closed in. And Team Young Boys, they're going to trouble Team HOC at the same time. But Old School, on the other hand, they got eliminated on 15th position. I guess Old School becomes the first team to get eliminated from this game. Silent Wreckers, they bought some time for them. Young Boys, they started troubling Team HOC, but Mabel, on the other hand, he got knocked out as well. But look at the confidence of Kinsai with that M2493X scope. He was charging in from open areas, and still Young Boys, they have that confidence with them. And if we talk about their position on points table, they have the decent position. No way, they're on 15th position, not the decent position. And in this game, Team Young Boys, they're just 3-man strong. And if you see, they don't have a lot to win, and at the same time they don't have a lot to lose. So Team Young Boys, they'll be targeting the tabletop teams, and they'll try to disturb their gameplay, to disturb their performance, and affect their position on points table, surely. But Easy CMR has his eyes right on JDE 98. HOC JD got knocked out. Good job done there by Easy CMR. And immediately with that vehicle burst, he'll be confirming that finish. But Strangers, his pixels are revealed there, and CMR goes for that spray. Stranger survives that spray, but Kinsai, on the other hand, got knocked out. Stranger not at all in a position to initiate this fight, because even a bullet will be enough to knock him down. That grenade straight away on Volong. Home of Clouds, they are about to get eliminated, and this was a very crucial game for them. They are on 6th position. Team SW just surpassed them, and now Team HOC, they're about to get eliminated. Young Boys, I mean, they came in their prime when this tournament just got finished for them. The survival stage is about to get finished off. This is just the last match of day 2. And young boys, they don't have much opportunities left with them. And with Team HOC, they got eliminated from this game. With this, Team HOC, they are eliminated on 14th position. This was a very crucial game for them, but unfortunately, they have to compromise with #C, and the doors are now closed. They won't be able to make it to the grand finals. Team BA, that is Team Project Ace, we saw that last Miramar game with multiple finishes. They grabbed that winner chicken dinner, and look at them, a huge jump on points table. Right now they have 25 points and they are in the top 4. But they can't be satisfied with this this amount of points with this position, as they need more points, more finishes, and at least they gotta aim for top 2. Then only they'll be able to secure their spot in the grand finals. Team Prah in a deep state of trouble. OGZ on the other hand created that opening with that QBZ. But now, second circle, going for a centralized shift. Pagrid deep inside the circle. Team Dason right beside Pagrid. They might head towards Pagrid as well to grab that center of the circle. Team SW in the western regions of Pagrid. Team Vasa in Montenegro region. Team Kolis, they are into action. Oh, wow! That was a brilliant exchange of spray. Snar got low, but immediately the cover came from his teammates. And look at OG's HP there. He survived by the barriers of margins again. But now OG's, that long-range spray, that long-range vehicle tracing won't be at all easy. He tried to deal some shots, then make those valuable connections. But Team Kolis, they have an upper hand in this fight. They're in a very strong position. They have those 4 finishes. And Team 4NB, Gunz is knocked out. They're desperate to revive him. But they're not getting much opportunities to revive Gunz right now because he is all alone in open areas. And surely the other players, they're not going to sacrifice their lives to save Gunz. They're still trying their very best. They've created those smokes to just hop behind that rock, but won't be at all easy. Vehicle might do the job. They are 500 meters outside the circle as well. They gotta move quick. And I guess after this revival, they'll avoid this fight surely. Chili, he saw Snar grabbing that vehicle, but God's just barely surviving in 10 HPs. Come on, Chili. You had to be active there. But he was not at all ready. He was not at all prepared. He saw Snar heading towards that drop for that revival, but he was not ready with his aim. Took that extra second to peek in, and that extra second helped Snar to make his way to that rock, and he is all secured there. But one grenade from Team Kolis might cause a lot of trouble to 4NB again, and Snar is the only guy falling back. Chili, this time you better don't mess up. Trying his very best to trace that vehicle, but failed miserably again. And this time Venom, he is knocked out. Team Kolis OG, he closed in. Venom is knocked out in the back end areas. And for now, OG, he won't get much cover from his teammates. But now Venom is revived, and now he'll be getting that crucial cover. And meanwhile, if we talk about Gunz, he climbed up that ridge. And Team Kolis, they find themselves in a off-guard position, and they better move towards the circle now. They better retreat towards the safe zone, because I don't think so it will be profitable for them to stretch this fight like a rubber band. And if they head towards the circle, I guess that will surely be a profitable decision for them. Gunz, he is confident enough. He is moving ahead. But straight away, Team Kolis, my goodness, that was a mastermind move. Straight away went for the slam in. Zakafu knocks out Snar, and that was brilliant by Team Kolis. My goodness, I was expecting that Team Kolis might now retreat towards the safe zone, but all of a sudden they chose violence. But Nash with that grenade, those splinters affecting Chili, and now they are gonna climb up those stairs. Those retaliation shots coming in from Nash's side. Chili lacking with his HP. Nash gets knocked out with that pump shot. Get immediately the confirmation will be into OGV's hand. And now, Team Kolis, they are on rampage. Gunz, he is surviving with his solo teammate. I mean, the dual ray of hope for surviving for Team 4NB. It's Gunz and Shane. What a performance by Team Kolis. That was a mastermind move. Shane and Gunz, now they better move towards the safe zone, because there is no way They are winning this fight. They head towards the safe zone. That will surely be a good decision. And now they will be looking for some important placement points. But if we talk about the position of Team 4 and B on points table, they're on hashtag 8. They still need more points if they want to make it to the grand finals. And this is the only opportunity they've got. I mean, with just 2-man, they can still perform well. Project Ace playing 3-man in this game. Headed straight away towards Young Boys. They're trying to rotate, but by mistake, I guess they headed towards Young Boys. But Kazi, I mean, he wants to initiate this fight. He is interested in this fight, trying to scout, trying to spot some players, get some pictures, deal that spray, but immediately backed off as well. And Project Ace, right now, they are aiming towards a good position inside the circle. Stage 2 has been initiated. We saw Stage 2 being initiated, and it went for a centralized shift. And Team Project Ace, I guess they have a good position inside the circle, but right now they need a property to hold a home for themselves. And they are desperately searching for it. And now Circle, after a few seconds or probably minutes, Circle will be heading towards the third shift. And right now, Project Ace, they're at the center of the circle. A huge split has been maintained by Team Dason. And this is how the hashtag 1 teams maintains its aura. Look at Team Dason, a huge split. I mean, it's almost a solo split. Look at Noisy Boy. He has his eyes on Team SW at the same time on Team Project Ace as well. And in the southern region of Project Ace, we saw Team Young Boys. And in their western regions, Team Vasa in those lateral era regions right now. And they have maintained a huge split as well. And Team WOJ, they have started rotating now. From probably El Pozo regions, they will be entering the circle, but now Circle moving towards a southern hard shift. Team WOJ might extend their rotation as well, and they might enter the circle from the southern regions, from the Chumasera regions. But now 4MB Esports, they are not done yet. I mean, they are choosing violence again, and now they are getting their hands on Team MGV. Team MGV, they are on 11th position. Table bottom teams right now fighting for a good spot in survival stage on points table. But those sprays really didn't make those connections, although they've damaged that bus. And Team MGV might need to change their vehicle, but now they're 500 meters outside the circle. Team MGV, I guess now they are gonna fight Team Reigns Esports. Booth dealt that spray, and surely Booth is gonna damage Team MGV's assets. Those are those vehicles they've secured till now, and those vehicles are gonna get damaged by Team Reigns Esports. And there is no way they're gonna secure that vehicle, because if they try to do so, they'll be all exposed in open areas. And immediately Team Reigns Esports, they started creating those crucial angles. Skills closed in as well. On the other end, Matui, he'll be coming into action. But now Skills, he has that opportunity, and he knocks down MV immediately. J-Bond! Spray will go on him as well from Skills' side, and J-Bond, I mean, he survived that spray again by the barest of margins. He'll regain his HP, but now with the Molotov, it will be quite difficult for him to survive. And I guess he got knocked out there. MB will be immediately finished. And with this, within a fraction of a second, Team Reigns Esports, they eliminated Team MGV on 13th position. That was very quick. And this is the standard of Team Reigns Esports. This is how they play. They are in 9th position on points table, but still performing like a top-notch team. Team Dason now taking on Team LMG. Matui, is he the last guy standing? That Sandstorm created a huge difference. And that Sandstorm, I mean, helped Matui a lot. And right now he's isolated. Team Dason can't get their hands on Matui until and unless this Sandstorm is finished. But Matui, he'll keep running right now. Silent Wreckers. Matui, he's the only guy surviving for Silent Wrecker. And now Team Dason immediately close in, and this is going to be a 1v1 fight. Noisy Boy makes this connection on Matui. Nexi, he got finished in the initial stages of this game. Team Dason, they faced their first casualty in the initial stages. They lost Nexi, and in the last game, that Erangel game, we saw Nexi securing those important placement points. I mean, he was the last guy to be eliminated from that game. And that was a fantabulous winner chicken dinner for Team Young Boys. But now let's see. Nexi, he's out of this game. It will be quite difficult for Team Dason to survive without Nexi, to play without Nexi, because we know how much impactful Nexi is at the end circle. But now Circle moved for a southern hard shift. Chamasera is being favored by the Circle. Team WOJ, as I said, they might enter the Circle from the southern regions, but they changed their plan. They are entering the Circle from the western edge, from the highway, which goes through Chamasera. And they are being followed by Team JD. And Team JD, they are playing 3-man now. Team Vasa holding the western edge. Deep inside the Circle, we can see Team Project Ace. And I personally want to see Team Project Ace versus Team Dason now. Because both teams, they are on table top. They are the head of the table right now, especially if we talk about Team Dason. And here we go, fourth Circle going for a northern hard shift. Team Dason, they are inside the Circle, and the ultimate challenge they can face right now is from Team Project Ace, and they better end this challenge right here and right now. They straight away head towards Team Project Ace, initiate that fight. They already have those important points. They have that hashtag win position and points table, but right now, if you talk about Team Dason, I guess they are trying to just increase their lead, but Project Ace, right now they're vulnerable, and it's going to be a 3-3 fight if Team Dason, they go for that slamming inside that compound. And I would love to see this fight, two big teams clashing together. But another fight which I want to see is Team WOJ, Walls of Jericho versus Team Dason. But these teams are separated as hell. There's a huge difference between these two teams. And I guess expecting this fight won't be fair right now. But at least we can expect Team Dason versus Team PA. And Team PA, inside that compound, they're playing for that survival, they're playing for their legacy, they're playing for a spot in the grand finals. And this game is very much important for them. But Team Dason, they just can't be savage now. With 49 points, they are the head of the table. And I mean, they have nothing to lose now. They have almost secured their spot in the grand finals. All they can do is just become a villain for Team PA. But on the other hand, we saw some teams initiating a fight for NB Esports. They are into action. Vasa faced a casualty. Zakafu knocks down Noisy Boy, and here we go. Team Dason coming into action, but Noisy Boy will be finished off. And Team Kolis, they're performing exceptionally well. Last stage of survival, last match of survival stage, and Team Kolis shining bright like a diamond. 7 finishes secured till now, but we cannot underestimate Team Dason. Surely they are the head of the table right now. They're on hashtag Gunz, though they are just 2-man strong. But the standard of this team, I mean, they've been incredible till now, and I wouldn't be surprised if they just pull off this 2v4 fight. Dason for you, he really has that crucial angle, that off-guard angle, and he'll be surely giving cover to his teammate Chase. And Team Kolis right now, they're focusing on Chase only, because Chase is pretty much isolated in that house, and grenades might cause him a lot of trouble. But within a few seconds, I guess we'll be heading towards the 5th circle, and it's going to be crucial. Team Dason will be praying right now that the circle should favor them, because if it happens, then Team Dason, all they gotta do is just survive. Probably they'll back off as well. But Chase holding that off-guard angle, and he is trying his very best to create that opening. Team Kolis taking that initiative as well. And now Circle, I guess, headed towards a centralized shift. I mean, I wouldn't mind if I take a look at the Circle. BHDU on the other hand knocks down BF own Monk. Nar gets knocked down. Multiple teams they are fighting. Team Phoenix Fury, they are into action, and within a fraction of a second, Team Prah, they are eliminated on 11th position from this game. Last match was pretty good for them, but Joy Division doing that third party on Team PF, and multiple players are knocked out. Walls of Jericho, one guy is knocked out for them as well. Tiki gets knocked out, and I should skill will be immediately finishing him as well. Fred gets knocked down, and this time it will be Dason for you. The third party coming up from Team Dason's side. Team WOJ having a really hard time. Dason for you goes for that grenade. I guess he'll get that confirmation surely. Yes, with that grenade, he'll be finishing off Fred, Frank, and Jacob. The dual ray of hope surviving for Walls of Jericho, and they got to protect those walls at any cost. Because last match we saw Walls of Jericho falling in the initial stages, but Chase, he's being chased by Team Kolis. It's a 1v2 fight. He has that DBS, and you can surely pull off a miracle with this weapon, because this weapon gives you a boon of clutching. Oh, what? A guy just climbed up those stairs, and Chase didn't take any chance there. He was just patiently holding his position. Chase barely moved it. But Kolis, OG, he pulled that grenade, and that will be a well-cooked grenade. Chase, no way! He had to run down. He went down and got finished off by Chile. And with this, Team Dason, they are eliminated on 9th circle. Chase could have done better there. But Zakafu with that Molotov knocks down his own teammate. Okay, that was a blunder, but they'll surely... I mean, they'll make that situation manageable for themselves. But I guess 5th circle went for a northern hot shift. 8 teams and a total amount of 24 players are still alive. Reigns Esports in a really good touch with a total amount of 7 finishes. But Project Ace, they lost 1 player. Team Ari with 21 finishes. They are chasing Team Project Ace, and Team Ari can surely turn this game into a big game, and surely they can make their way to the top 4. But young boys, they are being troubled by Project Ace. Action Balu with that average spray, with that ugly spray. He could have made some better connections there. Skills on the other end. Finishes off just no crack, and another finish has been secured by Team Rain Esports. Team Rain Esports are getting into the nerves of their opponents. But now Joy Division taking on Team Young Boys. Skills again! Skills! Wow! This time Mabel knocks down CMR. But Joy Division, Behili, what are you doing? You can just steal those finishes. You can get those easy finishes. But he failed to do so. Joy Division Bishop. No way, that was a huge mistake. And I guess this is the reason why Joy Division, they are on 10th position. Project Ace. Oh no! Wings with that spray! Bolo is knocked out. Project Ace. Now it's very difficult for them to survive because they're outside the circle too. And the kings of the circle right now is going to be, I guess, Team 4. Reigns Esports, they are. Team Vasa. They got to hop inside the circle too, and they have that numbers advantage. But what about Kazi? Will he go for that revival? He's trying his very best. But Joy Division, what are they doing? I guess they didn't read the finish feed yet. And Joy Division, they must start moving right now because Joy Division is the team which is farthest from the circle right now. But OGV on the other hand, he knocks down WOJ Jacob. And Jacob will be immediately finished off. Walls of Jericho, they are just facing casualties. They are doing nothing. They have not secured any finish point yet. In the last game we saw that was pretty much average for them. And Bishop this time with that spray knocks down Action Balu. That opening has been created and Joy Division might attack Team Project Ace. But retaliation will be immediately seeked by Team Project Ace. And that was a close call for Bishop. Inside that shack, he won't feel secure because now Blue Zone becomes the ultimate enemy for Joy Division. And Joy Division, Bilu and Bacon moving towards the circle. They left Bishop behind because that's everything they could do. And now Bacon, Bishop making their way to the circle. Mabel with that MG3, the demon's favorite MG3, and the Strain of Islam coming up from Reigns Esports side. Joy Division, they are out of this game on 4th position. Absolute chaos here, ladies and gentlemen. And Reigns Esports, they are just dealing fire. 2 teams, 6 player. It's gonna be Team Vasa versus Team Rain Esports. Wow, what a performance by Reigns Esports. But now Skill, he is knocked out. Aisha Skill, he'll be immediately finished off. And Team Vasa, I mean, they have nothing to win now, but they are gonna ask some difficult questions from Reigns Esports. And Rain Esports, now they gotta set an example. They gotta give an example why they deserve a spot in the grand finals. They gotta prove it. They have to prove it at any cost. Rain Esports with a fantabulous comeback of a lifetime, but this winner chicken dinner will define their destiny. Booth. Oh no, Booth is lacking with his HPs. Continuous sprays are being dealt by Team Vasa, and that pressure is not at all decreasing from Team Reigns Esports. Booth and Mabel. I guess Mabel have that MG3, and he can surely create that difference. But Trader with that vehicle tracing. Booth. Oh no, Mabel knocks down Trader. The trade knock coming up from Mabel's side. Trader gets knocked down. Booth closing in with that S12K, but Wings with that P90 immediately humbles Booth. And he is going for that confirmation. But on the back end areas, we saw Mabel making his way to the circle. Mabel with that absolute reflex, but won't be able to make those well-built connections. And it is all over. That dream of securing winner chicken dinner in the final game has been shattered. Team Reigns Esports, they are eliminated on #2, and Team Vasa, they'll be securing that fantabulous winner chicken dinner in a convincing fashion. Things got a bit intense for them, but still, Team Vasa getting that winner chicken dinner installed. And with this, we come to an end of day 2 of survival stage of Meghalaya Carnage Cup presented by Jubilant Divine Esports. What a match. I hope you all guys have enjoyed, and if yes, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as well. Probably will be back again. Till then, take care, ladies and gentlemen. keep grinding, and keep supporting and keep loving. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Good night. Take care and have a good time.